Monster Mage nickname suits him very well. Actually, the nickname is a bit of an understatement. He's so good. Legit, Super Frince is so good. And you know, okay, so during my time at M6, I actually spent so much time with the Onic boys. I spent legit so much time with the Onic boys. And this is not just the Onic players, but even the Onic management, like the Onic PH management. I spent time with Yeb, spent time with with Onic PH, the head of Onic PH as well, Mr. Raf. And dude, and I also got to hang out with Boss A. You guys know Boss A, the guy who owns Monster Anarchy, so the guy who had that roster for the longest time. So dude, when I heard the stories of just like, you know, everybody wanted to play with Super Frince. Super Frince has always been like that. He's always been a monster, but unfortunately, you know, he hasn't been winning MPLs, and everybody really wanted to play with him. Like a lot of people joined Onic because they just wanted to play with him. They wanted to play together with Super Frince because he's just so good. And like his playstyle being, so I remember, I think it was Boss A who told me this, or Raf, I don't know, one of them. We were talking about Onic PH, right? Where was I? Oh, Super Frince playstyle. I don't know if this is what Boss A or Raf who told me this, but Super Frince, you cannot build a team around Super Frince. He's not that type of player, but you can put any team with Super Frince and he will play really well because Super Frince just fills in the roles that the team needs. Like, that's Super Frince. That's why he's like the most flexible mid laner. He can do anything. He can be the secondary carry, but he needs to have like, you can't build a whole team around him. You know what I mean? Like, he's the guy who is the missing piece of a puzzle, but not the main piece of the puzzle. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what they told me. This is not my assessment, by the way. I was also just like, because I didn't know that much about Frince. I didn't know that much about Onic PH. I'll be honest with you. Like, except for Kelra, obviously, right? I knew about Kelra, but all these players are kind of like new gen players. They're not like Flapteezy's Fuse in Onic PH. So I didn't really know much about them. So when I had the chance to actually talk to the teams and stuff, it was really cool. And like I got to know them. It was really cool.